Yes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. In today's video, we are actually going to have very interesting discussion. A lot is actually happening. I can assure you that we are going to be in position to handle some of these stories that will be coming directly to your screen. Yes, today is today, and tomorrow also will be another day. And if not today, maybe tomorrow. So please subscribe. Subscribe. Thank you so much, my good people. As I've already said, we are actually going to have a very interesting discussion. First of all, I want to begin by echoing. I've seen Vid Jonah. Has really received a blessing from one of the subscribers, I think from USA. A very powerful machine, a very powerful machine, that he has received a BMW. Yes, I think I remember very well. A BMW Vid Jonah has received from one of his good subscriber from the USA. I've seen a lot of criticism is being thrown towards him, that how can you buy a car when you don't have a good house? Why do you do this when you don't have this? Sometimes I laugh. Sometimes when I listen to such people, I just laugh. If somebody offers you that I want to give you a gift, I want to buy for you a gift of a car, should I stop him because I want a house? A gift is a gift. Even if I don't have a house and somebody is saying, I want to give you I will buy also a car. So what? That is what the person wants to buy for me. If somebody have asked you, I want to buy you a car, you want to tell me that subscriber didn't know that Vid Jonah actually has does not have a good house. He knew that Vid Jonah does not have a very powerful house. He knows very well. But he decided to gift him a car. Sometimes I wonder why some people are really too jealous. Some people are really too jealous. If they have bought for him a car, that is his car. That is what the subscriber, his heart was willing to give. So what is the problem with that? That why do you buy a car when you don't have a house? When do you do this when you don't have this? Okay, those ones who are criticizing and talking badly. Okay, you build for him a house. Build for him Me, I'm tired of individuals who are throwing words. These individuals who are actually throwing words, they throw words when they're not even giving anything. They're not giving anything. They even don't pick a single coin to give. But you see them yapping from morning up to evening. They're only good in criticizing and talking all the useless kind of words. But they don't give even a single coin. They don't give. Then you see them. That is what the subscriber, was willing to give a car. A car. It's a powerful machine. Very powerful machine. The house will come. Even himself, if he can gamble around and he build a house. But to buy such a car, where will you get that money to buy such a car? Where? Even you see when the travel commando bought a car, There are individuals who are saying, that car is cheap. My friend, that car is very, very expensive. You know? Very, very expensive. Instead of people appreciating and say, congratulations, Vid Jonah, for achievement, people are throwing words. And the people who are throwing words, they have never helped, even given a single coin. They have never. But when you give them a chance to talk, you know, when you give them a chance to talk, they will talk and talk and talk. Actually, there are people who are not shameful. They are not. You know, they are not. The priority, according to the subscriber, is a car. Do you know what is going to do next? What she's going to do next? You know? Do you know? What if she decides to bless him again with the house? But right now, probably she realized that what Vid Jonah needs at the moment is actually a car. You know? To move around. You know? We don't know the reason why she decided to buy for Vid Jonah a car. We don't know. Vid Jonah is the one who knows. You know? But you see people coming, throwing a lot of words. See, those are jealous people. Me, I want to say congratulations, my brother, for having that car. It is not easy. It's not easy. You know? A car. Even just buying these smaller ones, these cheap cars, has defeated. How many cars are you seeing people driving in the villages? How many cars? You know? How many cars? I got my driving permit like now 1 year ago, 2 years ago. From the time I got here, I've never entered inside a car to drive. It is not easy. Cars are very expensive here because of taxes. If cars are very cheap in these other countries, here they are very, very expensive. You know? Very, very. So for me, when I see Vid Jonah, you know, being blessed with a car, that is a very, very big opportunity. Very, very big opportunity. You know? And me, I'm very happy for him. Very happy. Let our people also enjoy. You know, we have been struggling. We have been struggling for quite a long period of time. And when the opportunity comes to enjoy, yes. If our good people there are blessing us, what's the problem with that? Let people enjoy when there is chance to enjoy. That is it. You know, for me, somebody to bless me with a car like that, my friend. When they want to talk that I don't have a house or what, but the most important thing, I have the car. When it is raining, I will not be struggling. You move inside the car. My friend, be very, very careful. So those who are criticizing Vid Jonah, please, now you help him build a house. Help him. Because somebody have helped him to get a car. Help him to build a house. Instead of yapping. You yap, no action. For us, we want people who have action. You know? We want action. Not people who just talk. Hey, now he has bought a car. What about the house? So for you, what I saw people were commenting on Brother Dagi YouTube platform. They were commenting very, very. How comes that he has bought a car and he does not have a house? You know? We need to get things very, very clearly. The subscriber, you know, decided to buy a car. He wanted him to reject the car. What if he had rejected the car that then he tell the subscriber that me, I want a house. Then the subscriber say, no, me, I wanted to buy for you a car, not a house. Yeah? He wanted him to miss that opportunity. Please, let's stop blaming. Let's stop criticizing without first of all listening to the other part of the story. You know? A car is also good. He is not sleeping out. Who tells that guy is not sleeping out? He is sleeping in the house. So these things of talking, sometimes, my friend, it's not going to help us. You know? So For us, when people are giving us something, we receive. When they want to give us what we receive. Yeah? We receive, yes. So he did good to receive. If he had rejected it, that me, I want a house, then the man, then the sponsor would be like, me, I wanted to buy for you a car, but because now you refuse a car, I'm not giving you anything. Let me buy for another person. Are you seeing those kind of things? So me, I think it's not right to criticize Vid Jonah. I don't think it is right. I really think it's not right at all. Probably you'll see very soon a mega mansion coming out. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Yes, we are continuing with this video. You remember this confused individual called Lucas. Lucas, I really don't think this young man, his brain works. Even when I look at his eyes, he look like a person who takes these drugs. The way I look at him. The way I look, it's not okay. Lucas is not okay. Mental, I think, is not well. Because he claimed that he has gone to school, he has studied. But I don't think his education really helped him. I don't think. Because he talks without reasoning. He talks without reasoning. I'll be playing one of the clips here. Sometimes in life, throwing words actually is not good. Throwing words. Because I was able to watch one of his video and he was throwing words. Like a person who has no brain. A person who is just confused. Me, I think that young man is under some toxic kind of, I think it's not okay. And it might not be far away from the truth. Because sometimes when you see how these boys in the village talks really, I think mentally some of them are not well. That is why at one point the tribal commander suggested to build a school or to build a hospital. A lot of people were saying, a mental hospital. A hospital, actually. I think people were able to see a lot of things. And according to the judgment, this village actually need a hospital. And I think the best hospital is the mental hospital. That can really help a lot of these individuals. Those ones who are drunkards, those ones who are taking drugs and the rest. Because it has actually come to light now that some of these individuals takes this kind of things. Because I had Mayan was saying that the soldier gets something, uses some medicine. So if you have left his work there, so he comes and gets it from where in the village? Does he come with it or, Does it come with it in the village or there is where you can access it in the village? And it is very, very possible. Because sometime back I saw Vid Jonah was passing in somebody's garden. And he was saying, some things are here. I don't even want to show them on camera. So those people in that village, in that community, they are selling these drugs. They're selling drugs. So sometimes when you see some of these individuals are behaving the way they're behaving, they are under something. If not changa, something else. Something else. But I keep on asking myself, these people who always drink a lot in this village, don't you think even their children start drinking when they are just young? Like maybe, because if a father is drinking, a mother is drinking, or they just... I really sympathize with some of these people. And the biggest challenge is that they drink every day. They don't leave a gap. Every day they're drinking. Now you can imagine if you are to drink, because some of these people, By the drunkards are good in getting money. They're very good in getting money. Somebody can even drink more than $1 in a day. You know? Somebody can drink more than $1, but he will not buy food home. He will not. He will not buy food home. You know? He will not buy food home. You know? He will just be drinking himself out without minding. And by the way, you can imagine that the father to Ernesto was one of the richest people in that community sometime back. What do you think led to his downfall? Probably drinking. You know? Drinking. Because, but even if he was rich, how comes that he failed actually to take his children to school? You know, I heard that Murimi somehow went to school, but, you know, and if he was really rich, according to the way people are saying he was rich, he could not even put a house in his home, in his compound, a permanent house. You know? He could not even do that. You know, when I heard they were saying that he is a rich man, he was a rich man, he was a rich man, I even laughed. Because if he was actually rich, so how comes that the home is looking the way it is really looking? You know? You may think it's a home of cattle keepers. You know? You know, cattle keepers, they don't care. You know? They don't care. They can even sleep out and the rest. They don't mind so long as their cows are healthy, they're moving, they're eating, and they're increasing in numbers. That's the way you see that home of, you know, where this Mogesi, who Aniso comes from. Gita, something like that. Those two boys. That's what I see. You know? So where did he put his money? Drinking. Now when you see him when he's drunk in the village, you may think he's not even you may think he's not mentally well by the when he's drunk. A lot of these people in these communities, they are really too obsessed with drinking. Very, very much obsessed with drinking. It's alarming. You know? Now you can imagine if the old people can be drunk and they look like, you know, some of them when they're drunk, you may think they're mad. And yet actually they're not even mad. But because of alcohol, you know? And I have a belief that some of these people, when they're drunk, even they don't eat. Because when you look at these drunkards, every day, their body is becoming small alcohol. You know? You remember that the husband to Percy died because of alcohol. And you really see that examples are here in the community. But most of these individuals, they don't learn. They're drinking like nothing. Look at Baba Ant's family. The man is drinking like never before. You know? So how do you expect your family actually to change? How? So when I look at this guy called Lucas, I see just a problem. And if Lucas can behave like that when he's not drinking, what about if he's to start drinking? How is he going to behave? I have a feeling that one is going to be a very crazy, useless individual in the community. You know? Because when I look at his character, when I look at his behavior at the moment, there is a problem. A very, very big problem. You know? And some of them, when we talk about this kind of thing, they think we hate them. We don't. We want to see transformation and change in this community. And let now the young boys stop drinking. You know? Let them avoid drinking. You know? When you look at Murimi, a young man who drink and he does not care about himself. You know? And he's still a young man. A young man who, you know, he has a long way to go. And by the people love him. If he was a sharp person, he would take that opportunity to do something for himself. But he does not care. What he think of is to wake up in the morning and start drinking. You know? It's really very, very bad. And these individuals, they have young children to take care of. Now you find they go and drink, you know, and they don't mind about their children. You know? Now that's the work of the woman. And those are the things that are very common here in Africa. A man will go and drink. It's not the work of the woman to go and look for what to eat. You know? But when he comes back, he will ask for food. And you find that he has gone to drink maybe like $2. $2 or $3. That could really get a very, very good meal in the village. Very good meal. You know? But because these individuals that have developed as, you know, a heart of I don't care, you know, for them what they mind of, have they eaten? You know? Is their stomach full? That is what they care about. But minding about their children, taking them to school, they don't mind. They don't mind. If it is not because of help, yeah, with the time, I don't think Murimi can take a child to school. I don't think. Then when you see people's children are progressing in life, you know, those families are progressing, it is because they have been in position to take their children to school. There is no way you can compete with a family that have been in position to take their children to school. There is no way. Whether you like it or not, education is key. But if you want to just to drink and, you know, you are the one who knows how to complain in the village, who know how to talk scrap, who know how to, you know, bring chaos in the village, confusion in the village, it will affect even your children. You know, it will. It will. So some of these villagers need actually to change their way of behaving. Otherwise, I don't think they will be in position to move a step in life. And some of these individuals like Murimi, he has been in position to associate himself with Vid Jonah, and he sees what is happening at the construction site of the Mwango. This is a guy who also have access to the traffic commando's home. But it seems like he said he's not helping him. You know? Vapor just want to drink. When he gets an accident, you know? You see him looking very funny. All those things is because of drinking. Drinking. These young men are really a problem. You know? Then you want to blame people for your failures. Now you see individuals blocking the roads. You know? You see some people talking so badly. You know? Nobody put you in the situation where you are. It is because of your conduct, your behavior, you are letting yourself each and every day down. You know? That's where the problem is. Let's first watch Lucas, and then when we come back, we shall continue with this video very, very strong. Let's watch this clip, then we come back.
What I really said the other day. You know, some people are just talking, ho, ho, ho. Some things actually, okay, let me put it in a platform way that for those people who just rushed without understanding the main point of this message, and they just rushed and they unsubscribed from the YouTube channel, I'm going to tell you goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. But for those who watched and they understand the message, actually they really stick there and they came back to watch the video and they subscribe to this YouTube channel. So I really say welcome and welcome to this platform, and let's continue shining, because everything has to go and everything has to peep out according how it was supposed to peep out, because like you can just see the
actually when you listen to the way that man talks, to me, I have a feeling that man is not okay. in the brains. I think he takes some things and he forgets what he has said. Because last time I played a clip here when he had made a video with the Mogesi. And they were actually talking so badly about the travel commander. You know? I know most of you remember that. Now, Lucas is talking scrap. Scrap. And you see, when you don't accept that you're in a mistake, that's where the problem is. You know? He's talking like he's, he's overswelling. Even when he's seeing that his platform is collapsing, he's still talking scrap. His platform is not doing well. And all that it's because of his character, his behavior. Because I remember very, very well, in his video of last time, the clip I played here, he was saying that the travel commando does not want them to release a video before him releasing a video. You know? That for them, if like for example, if he's to release a video, he only gets 3,000 views and the travel commando will get like 50 or 70,000 views. The truth is, the travel commander has worked for himself. He has worked. And leave him, give him the opportunity to enjoy his sweat. Why do you want to compete, with him? Why do you want to get what he's supposed to get? Wait for your time. Work hard for yourself. He has given you a platform. Go and do something to change your life. But when you are going to be there lamenting and criticizing people and say, if you want to unsubscribe, that kind of mentality will not help you. He's actually calling for more problems to himself. That one I want to assure him. Even those ones who were willing to remain, some of them will go away. Because of that type of behavior. This is a young man who does not think straight. That's why I say, probably he's having something that is taking, that is limiting him from thinking. That type of arrogancy will not help you. That one I want to assure you. Because you actually don't know what you want. And dealing with people who don't know what they want in life is actually very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. Because in one of his videos was saying he does not beg people. He does not. He does not care. Time will reach and you will care. Time will reach. That one I want to show you, time is going to reach. Right now, your small brain is deceiving you. There are individuals like Sejo who used to talk the way that young man is talking. Throwing a lot of words, throwing a lot of accusation. Where are they now? Where are they? Where are they as we talk? They have disappeared. And we used to warn them. Very, very seriously. We used to warn them that these things will not take you anywhere. Jealousness will not take you anywhere. So you used to be a person who behaved in a very, very awkward manner. No respect, abusing people, subscribers in his platform. Where is he now? Such behaviors will not take you anywhere. And this one, the way he's talking, I can assure you, I don't think he's going anywhere with that platform of his. Because of his character. Just like the way the family, Mama Ann's family, that channel, the main channel, how that girl was behaving. If she's to continue behaving in that manner, that channel will not take her anywhere. Because she was becoming very arrogant. Very, very arrogant. Let me tell you, people are watching very, very keenly. Very, very keenly. You cannot be talking badly about people who have been in position to help you in life. You know, people who have been in position to change your life. Then you are there talking badly. You are criticizing, you are crucifying them. You know, such things are not going to help us. They will not help us in this world. They will not. You know? So, I was actually watching a video from this lady who called herself OT something. OT. Is it OT? Something like that. You know? And I was seeing how she was talking badly about the travel commando. That any money that is being sent to Coco or Grandma to Brian, the travel commando is diverting that money, you know, for his own personal use. I want to make it clear that that is actually a lie. What the travel commando is focusing at right now is actually to finish up that house. You know? To finish the house. That is what is and actually in his video of today, he had said that is it over the weekend, that house will be open. You know, and the key will be handed over to Grandma. You know? There's the money that is being sent to her is not actually her joy. Her joy is to enter in that house. And I can assure you that's a day she'll be like, God, thank you. You know? The travel commando is not putting any money, or is, because according to them, this OT woman, that the money is being misused. You know? The money is being misused. The travel commando is taking money for Grandma and it's not putting into right usage. Let me tell you, the so-called these negative reactors, go and do something valuable that we can see. Because right now, we are seeing what the travel commando is actually doing. It's ensuring that everything is moving in order. The rate at which he has been in position to construct that house, let me tell you, it is actually, it has never been, such a house has never been built in that. That's a record. He has actually broken a record. So instead of these individuals appreciating that the travel command is actually constructing this house for Grandma, and now Grandma is going to leave the other house and will be shifting to this other house, the new house. Instead of them appreciating, they are criticizing. Let me tell you, where they want to open your mouth from morning to evening. For me, what I'm seeing is that the best thing at the moment right now is to work on this house, so that this house can get done. You know? Then when the house is complete, people who want to send for Grandma some money, let them now send. Let them send. You know? But what is at hand right now is the construction of that house. You know? And that is what he's focusing at. So individuals who want to try to divert him from what he's doing, I actually feel it's not right. Appreciate what he's doing. You know? First of all, look at where Grandma is coming from and now where she's going. You know? Why don't you be happy for her? Why don't you be happy? Then you see some individuals opening their mouth that OT. You know? Go and do something and let people praise you. Let people send you also money. Yeah? Like the way they're sending to the travel commando. And we shall see what they will be in position to do. Some of those individuals, if you send them money, let me tell you, they will disappear. What happened with Bugoma woman? When money was sent to her, you know, for the treatment of Castor, what happened? Up to today, we are asking for that money. Where is Castor's money? The money is nowhere to be seen. You know? And she actually does not want people to talk about that story. She does not want. You know? But you see them coming out to criticize things that they actually see. You know? I was able to listen to the fake teacher was saying that, the travel commando is going to be in a problem, is under investigation. Rubbish. Rubbish. Go and investigate yourself. Go. That, right now he is under investigation. Hey, money is, that is why he's, whatever things are being blocked is under investigation. Even if they investigate, they are going to see the house is there. The house is there. So now you tell me, what are they going to investigate and what are they going to get? Is it that individuals actually want to act foolishly? Yeah? Like they don't reason. His platform, he's under investigation. He's under what? Are you not seeing the house? Are you not seeing the house? And the good thing, the money that is being spent is being written. And even if they carry out investigation, the money that has come from the travel command, for that house, let me tell you, the money will not be matching. Reason being, some other money is being sent through people. Like get riba, Ken, whatever. Money is being sent through other people. So the money is not going to match if they're to investigate money coming from the travel command. The money is not going to match. The money is going to be less. Reason being, some other money is coming from other people. By the individual who actually want to act foolishly. Even when they are seeing the construction taking place, they are seeing the house. Somebody, because he or she wants views, comes out throwing accusation. Actually, it's under investigation because they are seeing that M-Pesa and the rest, they are not working because of the money that is coming in. They won't try to confuse people, to divide people. Rubbish. Why don't you tell your people the truth? That actually money is being put into right use than talking useless things in your platform. You want to tell me you wish that old woman bad. You wish that old woman should not be built a house. Is that what some of these individuals actually want? That old woman, her house should not be complete. They shouldn't build for her a house. That's the biggest challenge with us, Africa. Jealousness is a problem. Right now people would be uniting and saying, encouraging people to actually send so that house can get finished. That is what people would be doing. But now you find individuals are saying, hey, he's under investigation. He's under this and this. By the way, that's the person the travel commando fed. And send money to his wife, to feed his children. That's the person who is saying that the travel commando is under investigation. Yeah, he's under investigation. He's under this and this and this. My friend, let us learn to speak the truth. Let's learn. Let's learn to speak the truth, because when you keep on deceiving people, deceiving one day will catch up with you. One day, it will catch up with some people. Let's learn to appreciate what this guy is actually doing in this community. A lot of life is being transformed. A lot of life. He has tried and he's trying. By the way, I in his video of today, I actually saw he visited Mayuguno's construction site. He visited. And you see, he had made a promise that if Mayuguno's house, they don't put a slab, or if Mayuguno does not do anything about his house, he will not reach there. He said it. And he kept his words. But now Mayuguno has put these wires and the rest. He has actually visited. And he said that house, the slab, should be poured. And it will be done, by the way. He does not just talk, he acts. You know? You know? He acts. That's what I like about him. He's not a person who just talk and does not fulfill his promises. You know? So long as you are consistent, like the way Mayuguno has been. He's a very, very calm person. And then you find some individuals, when they see Mayuguno starting to pour materials at his construction site, they come out and they start talking rubbish about Mayuguno. You know? And now he has got money from Mama Ann's, from who? From Brian Construction. Now he's coming to pour materials. Some people really don't have shame. They don't even see that Mayuguno has been working so hard for himself. You know? They don't see. This one who called himself Kukuman. A man with no brain. Completely a useless man in a community. He's a nuisance in a community. You know? A man with no shame. Then you find him putting on a t-shirt like for 2 people. One man putting on a t-shirt like a t-shirt for 2 people. Why don't you be organized? Why do you put on something and you look like you're 2 people are putting on the same t-shirt? You know? You know, some people, when you look at them, you're like, but this one really, is he mentally okay? You know? I heard him saying that, you know, hey, if I'm a man, let me go, eh? Is it, let me go to Nyabohansi. I'll live without my head. You see, now look at such a person, first of all, that is doing reaction, that is reaction. That when I go to that village, I'll come back without no head. You know? That is doing reaction. That is a normal person. You can see their characters. You know? See their behaviors now. See their characters. Let me tell you, when we keep on giving them the pressure, that is when you see their true colors. You really now see their true colors from there. You know? That is a threat. That's a threat. And I want to make it very, very clear to you. You see, even when I come there, you'll do nothing. Eh? He's just wasting his saliva for nothing. You'll do nothing. Eh? You'll do nothing. You see, sometimes you may look very, very powerful. Eh? In the head. Because you have a big head, you think now you are powerful. You see a man having a big head, then you think now he's powerful. My friend, you are just deceiving yourself. You're just a fool. You know? You're a fool. And by the way, everybody now knows that he's a fool. If he didn't know, a lot of people now knows that he's a fool. And he's a fool. A man with no brain, completely. No brain. Eh? You see him moving and he's breathing like a pig. That's a normal person, really. Eh? You see the man breathing like he's a pig. A pig. Eh? You see, when reaction becomes a problem, then you start making funny noises. Eh? That now, you are saying, if you come to the village, there is nothing, my friend, you are going to do. You guys, they have been threatening Jamaican uncle for quite a long period of time. Jamaican uncle is there. What have you done to him? Nothing. And you'll do nothing, my friend. If you're looking for ways to rot in jail, one day you'll get it. You stop talking rubbish when you have a child, a young child, you are supposed to take care of. A child that somebody gave it to you. Please, let us learn to be very, very careful with words that comes from your mouth. You know? Be very, very careful. That is how they used to threaten Prince Odinga. And they thought, for him, in his thinking, that the way he threatened Prince Odinga is the same way he's going to be threatening me. That one does not work out with him. Let me tell you, some of us went through a lot. So those kind of things that you talk about, I see it like nonsense. You know? That is completely scrap. You know? Complete scrap. And those words, that does not scare me, by the way. If I'm to come to Nyabansi, I can assure you, I will even walk next to your home and you'll do nothing. You know, you'll do nothing. I'll walk and you'll just be looking at me passing. You see, people want to talk. You know, the biggest problem with our people here in Africa, people want to show themselves that they are actually, they're so powerful. You remember how the fisherman used to behave himself? He used to act powerful, like he's really so powerful in life. But what happened? You know, what happened? These days, even the other day, in the video, I think it was yesterday, that Congress that passed around his home there, and he was scared, you know, that he want to go and report to police. Why is he passing around? Now you see the fear that is going around, you know. When now you see his Congress that passing and he's going somewhere, he's very, very scared. But this is a man who used to talk with a lot of energy, like, you know, he's untouchable, he's what and what. Now you can see. You know, let's be very, very careful with some words that people are throwing, you know, throwing like their brains are not working. It does not help. You know, it really, really does not help. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Yes. You know, in life, let's learn to appreciate. It's very, very important. Very, very important. You know? However much you want to throw a lot of words outside there, measure what you want to say. Measure. You know, I've been in position to see this confused fella. It's called Gaity Podcast. You know? It was saying that Travel Commando was able to bribe the police so that the fisherman can be arrested. You know? It was just a reward. It was a reward that was given to the police for their fuel. You know? For their fuel. The money was given for the fuel, not bribe. Do you understand bribing? The Travel Commando made it very, very clear. So, Gaity is now making it a topic in his YouTube platform and saying there he bribed the police to go on. But is your head really working? The truth is, the fisherman was arrested. And the reason why he was arrested was very, very clear. He went to attack the Travel Commando at the construction site. You know, he went to attack them at the construction site. That is the reason why he was arrested. You know? Yes. If the police tells you we don't have fuel, and he wants to act, want to arrest somebody, what do you expect him to do? Give them the fuel. Yes. Because here our policemen don't have, most of them don't have fuel 24 hours. You find maybe that day they have worked and they have not gone to add more fuel and the rest. So you give something so that they go and arrest them. You know? So for us, we are happy. Whether he wants to talk, what type of talking, the good thing is that the fisherman was arrested and that is now teaching him a lesson. You know? He wanted the fisherman not to be arrested and he continued disturbing people in the village. Right now, as we talk, there is now peace in the village. You know? There is peace in the village. You cannot hear him now talking about the Travel Commando, talking about the family and the rest badly. You don't hear that. You know? And all that is because he was arrested and he was put in the right place. That's why he has stopped. But if that was not done, this man was going to continuously yapping and yapping and yapping. You know? So, there is no cause of alarm. This Gaity coming out and talking nonsense that the police was bribed. The police, you don't know that police here, they get something. They get. You know? Even the fisherman himself, he said it one time that he gave some kid to Kidogo to get his GoPro camera back from the police. He said it, that he gave them some money so that he would be in position to get his GoPro camera. You know? So what was that? Is that not a bribe? If you now you're saying everything is a bribe. You know? Because he gave the money, and the money was, the GoPro was released to him. He said it on camera. So what are you saying? A person who want to finish me, I have called the police, and they're saying it is fuel. I say, go and get fuel from the petrol station. Then you come, the money is here. Or I wire to them the money. They put fuel and they come to rescue me. Is that a problem? I have used my money to save my life. How comes that becomes a problem? You know? Please, let us stop this kind of things. You know? That is misusing the money. He was attacked at the construction site. And he has right to defend himself. And that is exactly what he was able to do. So these things of coming out, criticizing and talking nonsense is not going to work. You know? People's eyes are now open, and they can now be in position to see clearly what is actually happening. These individuals, they used to jubilate a lot when they see the fisherman making a lot of noise in the village, causing a lot of issues, a lot of problems, you know, and they were jubilating. And when the traffic commander acted, they are crying. Don't you cry, you go slow. Go slow. Because this is the time that the traffic commander is actually teaching some of these individuals a lesson. You know? Yes. Let him teach them a lesson so that they stop doing these funny things in the community. I've taken quite some good time without hearing the group of Mogese and Nesto making noise. You know? They used to make a lot of noise in the village. Every minute noise. Every minute noise. But these days they're very, very calm. You don't see anything coming out. You don't see any problem. You don't see, because of that arresting, you know, the so-called the fisherman. He has learned a lesson, and I hope, because he has started seeing that he does not want now to make videos talking about people. The fear is there. You know? He does not want to make videos that will cause him problems. He does not want problems. And when Congress dad is passing around there, he does not want problems. You know, the fear is already there. Now he knows that when he acts stupidly, the law will catch up with him. Yes. Some of these individuals, they were jubilating. They actually jubilated. You know? But when the Trafficoma acted, now they're starting, you know, they're now sealing their mouth. No noise. No noise at all. That is actually a very, very big lesson to some of these individuals who have been really, they have become a nuisance in the community. You can imagine somebody who goes up to your gate, you know, the guy who wants to jump through your fence, the guy who is talking a lot of crap about you, you know. And now when things have turned, you know, I think he has started reasoning. Yeah? He has started reasoning. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please, always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big, big support to this platform. Now, the so-called the fake pastor actually decided to abandon his anchor with the issue of the courts. You know, with the issue of the court. Things are becoming very, very difficult. Very, very difficult, by the way. And they're already crying because of court fees, you know, paying the lawyer and the rest. Let me tell you, it seems like things might not be well. Things might not be well. We are waiting to see the results. But according to what I was hearing, things are not well. Remember, this his uncle, whom the person is calling his uncle, actually beat Murimi on the road because the vehicle was supposed to pass. And there is evidence when he was beating Murimi. There is evidence. You know? where they were actually beating Murimi was not even at his gate, by the way. Was not. So that old man, if he's so serious, he will sell land. He will sell land to compensate. Yes. And you see, the road that he has blocked, you know, the road that he has blocked, whether you want to say it is a public, it was a public, a private road or not, that road was there for around 25 years. And vehicles used to pass there. You know? Now, the reason for him to block the road and to beat Murimi, it is because he wanted money. He wanted to be collecting money from that road, that every vehicle that passes, he must collect the money. And that story can be twisted, my friend. It can be twisted. That this guy was fighting because we have not paid for the road. That is a private road. Every time the vehicle passes, we must pay. You know? But he had not communicated to us that he wants money. He had not communicated earlier that he wants money for the vehicle to pass. But now when he was blocking the road, that's when he came out and he was saying that people should pay for the road. You know? Because this guy who calls himself the fake pastor actually came out very, very clearly that if the prince, the monk want to pass in that road, he must pay. He must pay. It was clear. It was clear. So my friend, you see, you can feel so big when you're out, but when you go inside there, things might not be right. You know? Things actually might not be right. So, we are still waiting for more details of actually what happened in the courts. We are waiting, and very, very soon, those details are going to come out. Be patient. We want to give you very, very clear information. Very, very clear information. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please, always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. I really want to send a very, very special greetings to all of you. You know, Janet Harris, greetings to you. And thank you so much for your big support always to this platform. Dinah Charles, big up to you. You know, Yuri, greetings to you. Real Change, big up to you. Elena Lidna, big up to you. Elena P, big up to you. And thank you, all of you. Sheila, and all of you, my good people. Monica O, big up to you. And Doreen Small, big up to you. You know, Otaro Grace, big up to you. Thank you so much for always being here. You know, Sana, big up to you. Thank you so much. You know, Maureen, Maureen, big up to you. Thank you so much. Marcia Thompson, big up to you. Thank you, and thank you so much. You know, Emeka, big up to you. Thank you so much for always watching my videos. Anthony Mulama, big up to you. Thank you so much. You know, not forgetting Winnie Ball, big up to you. Thank you so much. Mikel N, big up to you. Thank you so much for always coming to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. You know, and all of you who always turn up to watch my videos. Othieno Official, big up to you. Thank you so much, my good people, for always turning up to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Thank you so much. Thank you a million times. My respect and greetings to you, General Mora. Big up to you, Prince Odinga. Big up to you, Mary TV. Big up to you, The Real Thing Podcast. Big up to you. And thank you so much, Jamaican Uncle. Big up to you. Thank you so much, my good people. And greetings to all of you watching me from the USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from the Caribbean. Not forgetting my good people here in Africa. Thank you so much for always turning up to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow. May God bless you, and let's meet tomorrow. See you again when you see me. Today we are going to have only one video, but thank you so much for turning up to watch my video. I really do appreciate. Big up. Let's meet again. May God bless you. Agnes Thompson, Agnes Mawita, greetings to you. Thank you, and thank you a million times. Let's meet again. Judy Moyo, big up. Much respect to you, Judy Moyo. Thank you so much, Sheila, everybody. Big up, Diana Charles. Thank you so much. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow. God bless all of you.